Hello, everybody. It's Rusty Champaign here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Figure Shop Simulator. Now, at the end of our last episode, we had gotten ourselves finally into the wonderful world of mini houses. We've got the little hospital house. We've got the ship house, which apparently is a play on a boathouse, which makes a lot more sense now that I think about it. If we go back here in the back, we also have some shelves finally set up to take care of our overstock. We'll have to get another shelf for the rest of it. We were starting to work on getting our some more back stock back here for the things that we had completely run out of back here. So we're working on our Camino cats, our Ninja bamboos. We also have to do some fantasy rabbits and some night cats once these are done running. But at this point, nothing can run until we get the day started. So that is going to be the thing that we're going to do. We're also going to probably look at getting a worker just to see exactly what the worker is going to do because I've never had a worker in this game and I'm very intrigued. All we got to do is we got to pay $500. We have 478. So today might be the day that we get a worker and see what they're going to do for us for $50 a day because I have no idea, but I'd love to know. So let's find out, shall we? Once we get a little more money. Let's get into it. Here we go. January 7th, day 7. Stores open for your convenience. And we'll just kind of keep on working on all of our production here. We've still got plenty of filament, so we're good there. And again, when these get finished up, we'll go ahead and switch and get some other new things going there as well. The other thing that I still don't know is whether or not we have our prices on our ship houses set up okay, because nobody has yet tried to buy one. So we're still waiting to see exactly what people are going to think of that. I'm hoping they're going to be okay. I just hope someone's going to try and buy one and gives me some feedback. That's really all I'm looking for right now is just a little bit of feedback. That would really be nice. If someone said, you know what, this is great, I would like 5 of them, or it's like, you are crazy, these are way too overpriced, and I'm not going to even think about it. That's all we're looking for here. 21 for you. Thank you very much. And then that guy's just staring at him from the outside. Like, you know what? I like it, but I only like it from here. I don't really feel like walking in the store. So, oh no, he did. Wow, he threw me off. What a curveball. Normally the ones who like stand outside and look at him from afar don't ever bother coming in the store. So he definitely threw me for a loop. Okay, are you going to look for it? Are you going to buy one? You went for a hospital. Nope, still nobody looking at the ships. I've got to keep an eye out just to see. Nope, not for you either. I don't know what it is about those. Exact change on top of that. Wow, that guy's like the model customer. Did all the things that we could hope for. $1.50 for you in change. Thank you very much. Are you headed in? You are headed in. Are you going to go for a ship house? What do you think? Can I entice you into getting one? All right, you might be looking at one. Nope, another hospital. Yeah, that's so strange. Nobody has even said boo about it. Here's our money launderer of the day. We had to have our first one early, so there we go. All of his clean money dropped off his 2 dirty $100 bills, and we gave him $177.50 in change. And we do have the money now that we can hire a worker, so I might go ahead and do that as well. Let's see, 275 for you, 75. All right, so we're gonna do that. Let's see what this worker is gonna do. What are they all about? So management worker, $500 hiring cost. They're hired. Now, how do they help us? What's it going to be? We shall find out hopefully very, very soon. And I think this person might be getting one of everything. I think they might be going for the whole set. This lady here in the white t-shirt. I think that she's going for she's going for one of all of them right there. All right. New customer at the checkout getting the whole regalia, $42.50. You're all set. Thank you very much. Very happy that she found the whole set. We've always had them. Well, not always, but we've had them for a while here. And also another whole set right there for $57.50. Cool. Please tell me. Okay, that's all I wanted to see. That's all I wanted was for someone to say that the price on those was too much, and they finally did it. Now, where's my worker? Oh, they're right here. Hi. Well, what can you do for me other than stand there and look mopey? Um, what is your function? I'm trying to figure that out. So you're here. I've got those there. So can I tell you to do anything? There's got to be something. Maybe I've got to give you an assignment in here. Let's go here. Management workers. So you're hired. So what do we have you do? What's it going to be? I'll have to look more and see exactly what we can have that person do because I'm still not quite sure. All I know is that they're back there. We'll get this figured out. There are probably some of you that are already starting to scream at your screen. There we go. All right, so he's got a job. He's going through and getting everything restocked. That appears to be his job. That's all he's going to do is restocker. I'm good with that. I will take restocker because that means that's one less thing for me to focus on. I am good with that. He may not be the fastest dude in the world, but he's trying. So I could go with that. 50 cents change for you to get everyone else taken care of. 22 for you. Thank you very much. One ship house. All right, the ship houses are finally good on price. That's all I need to know. $12. So you don't do anything else. So they apparently only put stuff up when they can put up a whole case. They'll put up a whole case, but aside from that, they won't do anything other than that. Very interesting. Okay, so we're going to make some night cats, add the filament there, and I guess we're just going to let them stock when we need it. Now, this is interesting because I'm pretty sure I have fantasy rabbits. And if we do, then the question, no, I don't have fantasy rabbits. That's why he hasn't put them away, because I have no fantasy rabbits. So I really need to get those in a hurry, because I'm going to have a problem here pretty soon if I don't do that. So we will get those going after these are finished. Now, I don't think that they take the production off the floor and put it onto the shelves. And oh no, he will. So he will put up partials. He's apparently just very slow. So he does like a thing a minute. I Wow, that's a very interesting thing. I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason. Maybe it's when the shelf gets to be half empty. Maybe that's what it is. We'll find out for sure once we get the night cats out there, and once we get the fantasy rabbits. We'll see if he jumps right in and puts those up. So let's see. Are my night cats done? They're not quite done. The librarian birds are done, so we're going to go ahead and put those up. And then we're going to go here and we're going to get some fantasy rabbits going. Once again, adding the filament. All right. But we don't need any of those on the shelf, or we're still, that shelf is more than half full. That shelf is actually full. So yeah, it's more than half. 28 for you. Now let's see. So these are done. We're going to see if he's going to immediately walk in and take care of those. Yep, that's what he did. So it might be that when the shelf is half empty, he then comes in and fills it back up. That's the possibility there. And then he'll take the rest and put them back on their designated shelf. Okay, so I think I've got it. I think I understand. I think it makes sense to me. Is there anything else that we need? No, what's he filling up now? Let's see. So he is filling up the Camino cats, and they were more than half empty. That seems to be the logic then. All right. I can go with this. I can make this happen. For you, 1950. Thank you very much. We're up to 615 popularity. I could probably get another. I will get another license at the end of the day, so that way I have a third house available. Oh, and let me check on the fantasy rabbits. Oh, we need one more there. And then once we have that last one, we'll go ahead, put those up on the shelf, and then he'll be ready to go. So now he, again, should walk right in, take all those. Yep, there he goes, just like that. I think we understand. And again, when we get to 2100, we will spend some of our hard-earned money on getting the next house available. And yeah, so that guy, we're just paying him basically $50 a day to come in and restock the store when the shelves get to be half empty. I'm good with that. That's worth the $50 to me, I'd say, because it just keeps me from having to do one more thing. I can just then focus on the shelves in the back and making sure that I've got production back there. So yeah, he should be grabbing. We're out of those. So he had nothing left to put up of that of the geisha pandas. That's what I was trying to say. That was the word that was trying to come out. And then more fantasy rabbits. Oh no. That's not what I want. Because I'm going to get the next ship model or the next house model. So 25. There. Thank you very much. So yeah, now we're going to go here into our computer. Model shop and pretzel house. We're going to get the pretzel house for 140. And then we're going to start producing the pretzel house. So let's do that. Models, mini houses, pretzel house, produce, add filament, done, done, done. I also need to get another shelf to start putting these up here. So we're going to carry this, move it over just a little bit, and then we're going to get a new one to put back here as well. So decoration shop, warehouse shelves, that's where those always have been. Stock shelf, 125, and we'll set that up right over here. Now, okay, he sticks around all night. He definitely looks like he's full of malaise that are like he's ready to do something nefarious. I don't know quite which, but he's got a vibe about him. And I'm not sure what I think of it, but there's something there. Oh, and we can always just take a look here, and this will help us to see exactly what we need on the shelf. At this point, at this point, I'm not too worried about it because we can only keep one full one up there all the time. So I'm not really too worried about like overproducing or producing like when we have a partial up there. Like I'm not going to worry about making more night cats when I've got 4 there. The only thing I could possibly do would be to have 2 of everything in back stock, and that feels a bit excessive. So I may not do that. Geisha pandas will go there. Now I can switch this over to fantasy rabbits. So let's do that. So fantasy animals, fantasy rabbits. This will not finish in time, but that's fine. It'll get started. And he's already run out with the geisha pandas and got everything filled. Nice. That is pretty good. And will these finish in time? These will finish in time, pretzel houses. Excellent. So I'm going to actually, let's try this. So I'm going to put 6 up there. And we're going to see if he then fills up the rest. He might do this. We're going to find out. So now the average cost on these is $4.50. I'm going to go with 9 because that's going to be double cost again. And now we're going to see. This is half full. I'm going to take this. I'm going to set it here. We're going to see if he walks in and grabs them since the shelf is half full. That didn't appear to work. Maybe the shelf has to be less than half full. Maybe that's what it is. Let's pull one more off, and let's see if that's going to entice him to bring him on. Now will you jump in? No. What is it going to take? What is the logic here? At what point do you hop in and grab these and put them up on the shelf? When do you do it? Maybe he's just tired. I don't know. I thought for sure it was when we got up to half full. Let's see if it's when it's half empty. Is it 3/4 empty? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if he comes in and grabs them in the morning. Maybe he will. One price complaint. We took care of that. We paid our $50 in salaries. We see that right there. Going to hop into another day. We're going to see if he immediately grabs this. Okay, now he did. So maybe he stops working at night. I don't know. There was something there, but he is now coming in and grabbing the rest of them. There's a logic. I've just got to figure out what it is. So we can get more of the pretzels going just to have in the back. So pretzel houses. I got to start the day to get the production going. So let's go ahead and do that. January 8th, day 8. Store is open for your convenience. The production is rolling. Going to go ahead, re-add the filament here. I'm going to need to get some more filament because we're almost out. So let's go ahead, take care of that. A couple things of filament from the printer shop. That's where the filament always has been. And let's get that brought in. So now we've got our worker. We've got another house model. I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get another shelf so we can get the rest of the new houses, the rest of the mini houses. Because right now that's the issue we have right now is if I wanted to get a new model, I'd have nowhere to put it anyway. So I've got to go about the process of getting myself a shelf to be able to actually sell those things. So that's where we are. Those are the words I was trying to say in some kind of order. That's all still going. I'll keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and take care of the register. And for U21, thank you very much. And I'll have to see exactly which of the houses we're going to get next after this. They're all about $140, $150. So if we can get ourselves up to the point where we have like $500, that would be great because that would allow me to get one new model and would also allow me to get the shelf and also allow me to pay my bills. So it would allow me to do all of that all at once, and I'd be good with that. And again, to get another glass shelf just because those are going to give me 100 popularity, and we do want to be popular in this place. So that's what we're shooting for. While she's standing there thinking, I'm going to go ahead, put the pretzel houses up. I'm going to put the fantasy rabbits up. There's nothing else I need to make right now, so we're just going to let that stand pat. And then once he brings one out, we'll go ahead and get something else started. Because I will assume that anything he brings out is going to then empty us out there. So let's see. No change. Oh, wow, that's great. I love it when there's no change. For you, you've got 275. All set. Thank you very much. And did he actually empty something out? He did. So he emptied out the hospital houses. So let's go back. Hospital office. Not hospital house. Hospital office. And let's continue on our journey. 36 for you. We're up to 650 popularity. So as soon as we get that new shelf, we're going to be at 750 popularity, and I think that's going to open up a new model or a new line. I think that'll open up the first medium-sized line, which means we're going to need a medium-sized printer in order to do that. And those we've never seen because those were not available in the demo. We might be able to do that in this one. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, there's possibility. We'll at least shoot for it. See if we can get there. Let's see. 1750 for you. Thank you very much. And I would imagine that any different model will fit on these shelves. I would think that would be the case because there's only these are the only shelves that are available. It's these and then there's the circular ones. But it's not like there's ones that are taller or anything like that. So I think this is going to all work. It'll work for any size figurine or figure. That's what I'm trying to say. Again, figurine shop is a different game. That's not this one. All right. He's now grabbed a couple of these. Oh, that's still working. Is he... All right, so he put everything up, so we still don't need anything right now. We're good there. And again, anytime he comes out, I'll then go back there and see if there's anything that we need to start producing again. Money-wise, we're only at 368. It's been a quiet day so far. We haven't had that many people come through here. I hope it's not the new worker that's scaring him off. That would be unfortunate. No, it's not that. He's a perfectly nice guy. He looks like he's full of malaise, but he's perfectly nice. He's a harmless dude. All right, hospital offices there. And yeah, now it's easy. There's a part of me that almost wonders if I want to bother with the cashier. At least not right now, because I mean the cashier is very expensive. And if I had a cashier and if I had a restocker, I really don't know what the heck I'd do in this place. I've got to have something to do around here. Now that one emptied out because it went poof out of his hand. So that's how I know that I can get something new going. Because he did not walk back with a case in his hand. It's nice how it just magically disappears for him. I've got to throw mine out in the trash. He's got skills. No change. You are my hero. Thank you so much for that. We got $413. So again, I've got to get up to over 500 to be able to get that shelf and the next model. And we also need to take a look and see how much it is for the next printer. So if we wanted to get another printer for $850 for a medium-sized printer. Okay, those are spendy. They're a little bit, so we might have to hold off on that for a while. Another option would be to get the nicer printers, get the resin printers, so we can start making medium or whatever it's called. There's basic, and then there's like what is the one in the middle? So if we go here, let's see, printer shop, advanced and then premium, so we can make advanced models instead of the basics. But that's another one of those. I'm not quite sure if I want to do that. There's lots of ways that you can go, and that's kind of a cool thing. Is you've got lots of options in terms of how you want to progress in this game, and there is no right or wrong way to do it. It's really kind of all up to you, and you gotta like it when you have games like that. They give you the choice. All right, we need some night cats, so let's do that. Remembering to add the filament every time. Because inevitably, if you don't, you will find one time that you run out because you didn't fill it up. And you'll be sitting there wondering why your thing didn't finish production. It's because you didn't have any filament in your printer. And I hate when that happens because it's happened to me a number of times in this game. Not in real life because I do not own a 3D printer. It'd be cool if I did, but I do not. I know a couple people that have them, and they really like them. But yeah, I do not have one myself. 37. And it feels like they've kind of come down in price. I know that when they first came out, it was more of a new thing, so the prices on them were like way out of whack. But it seems like they've gotten to be a little bit more commonplace at this point. I don't know if commonplace is the right word. Popular might be the right word. And as they've gotten better as they've gotten to be a little bit more mainstream, so to speak, it feels like the prices have come down, made them more affordable for the average Joe that might want to do their own 3D printing. I could 3D print Rusty Champaign maroon figurines, something like that. Be a guy with a giant derp on his head. That'd be it. Going lights. That would be him. And I'd sell one of them. That would be about it. What's going on back here? Night cats are done. Cool. That's all set. And we're working on the Camino cats right now. Well, how are we doing on time? We're in the final hour of the day. We have $608, so that's good. That will be enough to get us the next shelf and the next model and have a little bit of money to spare. And it'll get us over 750 popularity. So at that point, I could start saving up for the next printer. It'd be $850 for it, but that is a possibility. Let's see, for you, $21.75. Thank you very much. Okay, so here we go. Back. First things first, we're going to get the next model. So let's go here. Nope. Model shop. We're going to get the hat house, because who doesn't love a good hat? We're going to go to our printer, mini houses, hat house, produce, add filament, boom, 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 done. And then we can get the shelf. Look at me following order of operations. Still hitting wrong buttons, but following order of operations at least. Glass shelf, $300. And so we got $198 left, which is pretty good. And I think I might go ahead and save up for that next product line, or for that next printer. So I would need 8, what was it? Let's see. If I wanted to do that. The printer is $850. The license is $195. So it'd be up to $1,045, and I hypothetically need a new shelf. So, that'd be a lot. $1,300 for all of that. Ugh. That'd take a while to get there. I don't know. We'll have to see how. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. So apparently, if you click on the tag, it makes the tag go away. Did that completely by accident. Was not planning that whatsoever. The things we learn. Okay, these are good. Nothing happening there. Oh, I should get another set of these going. So let's do that. Another set of hat houses behind it because I'll need one in to put in reserve. Let's go ahead, set the price on this. I really don't have to worry about doing it that fast because no one's coming in. I'm going to go 12. I'm not going to mess around with the prices on these. I think 12 is going to be good. Maybe I could go 13. I'm just not going to. I'm not going to fiddle with it. I'm just going to leave it at that. The day is just about over, and we got that production going on. Everything else is we've got some in the back of everything. That's all we can ask for. So let's go ahead, get into the next day. Everybody was happy. What is that all about? Holy cow, what are we doing? We're actually doing something right around here. What's that about? I don't know. We lost money. That's okay. We had a lot of stuff that we did here today. So we're getting ready for day 9, January 9th. Again, there he is, plotting and scheming and plotting. Maybe that's his truck. Maybe he's just always parked his truck here waiting for us to actually hire him. I don't know. And look at that guy. He just looks so he looks so morose. I don't know what we need to do to cheer this guy up, but he's just got something that just screams ennui. And that's never good. Day 9, stores open for your convenience. You don't want to run around screaming ennui. You don't want to do that. It's not a good thing. People will definitely look at you and scratch their heads if you do that. So the other option I have would be to spend $550 to get the advanced printer. So that's option B, is to do that. Or option C is just to get the rest of the mini houses. And I might do that. And then I'll have all the mini houses and can just kind of work on building up the money from there. And just making sure that we don't expand too fast. That might be another good option here. Lots of different ways we can go. Because by the end of the day, we're going to have maybe $600 again, possibly, with the way things have been going. Although this is nice. Get a customer right from the jump that buys the entire set of the fantasy animals. I like that. If we could have that happen more often, I'd be all about it. $29.50 for you. Thank you very much. That was very, very pleasant. Have someone come in the door right at the jump and buy one of each of them. I would like that. $18.25. You're all set. Now, the one thing we've done differently in this episode compared to, or in this, in the release version compared to when we were doing this in the demo, is in the demo we had like 2 shelves of everything. And in this case, I don't think I'm going to do that. Because I just don't think I need it. I think that would be a bit excessive. So we'll just leave it like this, where we only have 1 shelf of everything. And if at some point I do get the nicer printer, I will probably run myself out of the old products. And then when we run ourselves out of it, we'll just replace it with the newer item. Because I don't think that we're going to have people that are going to come in here and say, sorry, I really wanted the basic. I think they're just going to be like, oh, look, here it is. And they'll give us more money for the nicer one. At least I think that's the way it will go. So we shall find out. Let's see. That needs to go there. I need to make some more, let's see, Camino cats. Oh, I need to make both of them because he did not walk back with the thing. So we need, fantasy rabbits. That's what we need. So fantasy rabbits. And geisha pandas. So let's get both of those going. All right. All set there. Another full set. I love it. We might be able to get that new printer. I might go with that. Because the new printer, if I get the new printer, that's going to allow us to start making money faster. Because every sale is going to generate more cash. So that might be the way to go. And if I remember right, you get a pretty nice size bump from selling the advanced version of the product versus the basic version of it. So yeah, we might do that. 2850. Because with that, all I need is the printer, and I just need the resin. And then, like I said, what as we run out of old product, we'll replace it with new stuff. Because we need that. We need the printer. We need some resin. How much is that resin? Let's take a look. The filament resin, $40. Yeah, I think we'll do that because it'll take $600 to make all that happen, and I think we'll get there. No change for you. You're my hero. Thank you very much. For you, you are a 975. All right. Thank you very much. So with that being the case, I might slow down on any additional production now. And as we run out of some things, we'll just run out, and that'll be fine. Geisha pandas, we'll go there. Fantasy rabbits, we'll go there. So yeah, I'm not going to do any of these. I'm not going to do any of these because the thought process will be that we will, the next round of them that we're going to make are going to be the advanced ones. Once we get up to $600, that will be the plan here. We'll see how well that works. And if this guy buys one of everything, that will really be good. Yep, it looks like he's going for the full set. He's going for the whole regalia. Yep, he's definitely going for the whole regalia. He's bought one of each so far. Yeah. She is not, because the first thing that she grabbed was a ninja bamboo. So yeah, she's not interested in the full set. She's apparently already got a bunch of them. So that's fine. $42.50 for you. You're all set. Thank you very much. $533. So again, $600 is kind of the magic number that we need to be at in order to do everything we want. Really $650 because I've also got to be able to pay my employee. So there's that part as well. The employee enjoys getting paid. He does like money. I don't blame him. I mean, can you really blame him for liking money? I don't think so. I really don't. All right, for you on your card, 25. So 602. All right, that's going to be what we need to do. So let's go back here now. Printer shop, Resin X1. Going to buy that. We're going to buy some filament as well. So $589.99 right there. We're going to set this up right over here. So place, and where's the front? There's the front right about there. Going to go ahead. I guess I can throw that there. And get our resin. Throw that up there on that shelf. Just like that. Perfect. Now, what can we start making? We can start making the ninja bamboos. We're going to make them on this one. So models, fantasy animals, fancy. And add all the resin. And off we go. And then I've got to tell it to start production. That's right. If you do it in the wrong order, it won't actually make it. Now we're going. Cool. So that'll start rolling in again. As we run out of the old ninja bamboos, we'll replace them with the new ninja bamboos, and everything will be good. $24 for you. Thank you very much. For you on your card, $15.75. And then as we get enough money, we'll have to go ahead and get another one of those printers. And then we'll basically replace all of our basics with all advanced going forward. 14. I wonder, can we sell one of our old printers? I hope we can. I really hope we can. I'll have to check that out. And if so, for how much? 28 and a quarter. Because at this point, I don't need both of the old ones. So let's see. Can I pick this up? So, X to sell. If I sell this item, I'll lose all products placed in it, if any, and only receive 50%. So can I get the filament out? Oh, it doesn't matter now because I hit confirm. It's okay. I meant to cancel, but it's all right. All right, so ninja bamboos right there, and they're fancy because they're blue. We're going to start working on the other stuff. So let's get our librarian birds. Keep on adding the filament. Here's another full set. Oh, clutch cargo. I needed that just to make sure I had enough money to pay my employee. And I'd really love it if someone would come in here and buy all of our product in one of the sets, like all the ninja bamboos. Like if we could sell 4 more ninja bamboos before the day was over, that'd really be nice. I don't think we're going to do that, but it'd be really cool just so we could start getting the new ones up. Another full set. Wow. This is awesome. All right, $57.50 again. 3 down. I'm almost at the point where I can buy another printer. I'm not quite there, but we're almost there. I don't think we'll get there by the end of the day because it's already going on 2100, and that's gonna be, yeah, that would be pushing it. And again, why do you stand like that, dude? Why do you stand like, I don't understand. He's just like my arms are like this. They're stuck out in the open, and I don't know why. It's like he's just strutting or something. It's a very interesting stance. It's like a power stance or something. Here I am. Look at me in my power stance. For you, 33.50. 501. That is not going to be enough to buy another printer. Almost, but not quite. So the librarian birds are done, and I'm going to just keep on making these one at a time. If I had more money, I'd get another printer and go that way. I just don't have the money. So I should get some more resin. So let's get some of that. And can I sell this? I mean, I'll need it for later, so I that won't be a problem. Because I'm going to have to get like the basic medium printer because I'm not going to have the ability to get the advanced one because I don't have the popularity for it. So yeah, I'll keep that because I will need it. Filaments, let's get some more resin. Let's get a couple things of resin. I don't know why I went through this door. Some habits die hard. And we'll go ahead and put this up here. Now, is this top shelf a shelf? No, it's not. So that does not work. So we'll just go ahead and drop that right there in the corner. That'll be fine. I think I can bring this in. Can I set it on the... I just guess I could just drop it. That'll be okay. Not going to worry. And anything else? Not really. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to worry about getting like new products right now because with only having the one printer, this one, everything depends on me getting this printer completely going and just keeping it running all the time. So if I got a new line, I'd have too many things that I need to print. I've already got too many things I need to print just with this one printer, as it is. But we'll eventually get a new product line once I can get the next new printer. That's kind of where we are now. So let's see. Should we do one more day? Yeah, let's do one more. Let's get into one more here. The day's just about over. Yeah, we're going to do one more because I'd like to get to the point where we sell some of these old ones out, start replacing them with some new ones. So, yeah, let's fly into one more. 25 happy customers, 38 popularity points, $161 in profit. Yeah, because there's a lot that we could end up seeing here. So I'm not going to waste any time. Get right into it. Day 10, stores open for your convenience. Come on in. Let's get everything rolling. So the only other thing we need to make some of the ship houses. And then we'll have one of everything up in the back. And once we get up over $550, we will go ahead, get another new printer, and sell our other old one. I can probably actually sell that now. So let's go ahead and sell this now. So if I go here, not escape. If I just click on here, X to sell, confirm. So yeah, 484. So now I'm a whole lot closer. I only need $66 at this point. Now that I sold that old one, and yeah, 112.50. The price on it was $225. So we got our value for it. The only thing I don't know is if we just like lose the resin that was in it, and we might, and if so, it's fine. Or the filament that was in it, and again, if so, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, that's cheap stuff. Let's take a look back here again. One more cat. So the cats are good. All right, there we go, cats. And then we need the ship houses. So we'll start working on that. Mini houses, ships. Adding more filament. Okay. And we'll keep an eye out for when we reach $550 so we can buy our second printer. And then also keep an eye out for when we sell out of some of our old product. So that way we can start getting the new stuff up there and getting it priced. because we'll also have to work on that. So 47 and exact change. We've had a lot of exact change today. That has really been cool. Same for you. Wow. 2 in a row. How about that? Very, very nice. And are they putting up? No, he shouldn't be putting up any of the new ones. Yeah, he should. Yeah, he's not touching any of that because they're not the same kind. So that was the main thing I wanted to check. Is just make sure he's not like commingling because he can't. They're not the same quality, so he can't do that. 29 for you. So now we're at $600. So I can go ahead buy my second printer. Let's go ahead get that. So 550 KTRS. Set that up, and now I can set these up over here. Rotate. It always has them facing the wrong direction when you buy them. All right, that's good. And we'll just keep an eye on everything. And now we've got 2 printers with which to do it. And we'll probably be able to get another one of our new ships now at the end of the day. Now that we got the 2 printers and everything. Oh, here we go. Cool. Another full set. 57.50. We've got 2 birds left. 2 birds and 2 ninja bamboos. So we really need someone to buy those so we can get the new stuff out there. There we go. Buy the other one. Get the other one while you're at it. Come on, get the other one. Get it, get it, get it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. You are the man. So let's set this up. Immediately get it priced. We're going to go, I'm going to go, well, they're saying 15. I'm going to go 16 on that then. I'm going to try 16 because they're saying 15, so I'm going to go 16. We're going to see if that's going to be fine. I'm hoping it is. Let's check. Yep, 16 is good. He walked in and bought it right there for 16. Didn't even hesitate. He was perfectly good with it. And let's see, 73.50 for you. You are all set. And then there's the last of the birds. So we'll get the birds up. Got to make sure we get those priced accurately as well. So drop that. The birds are going to be, I'm going to go $17.50 for the birds. Yeah, we'll do that. Put the rest of them up. Awesome. And then we'll have to get some more stuff printed. So that for you is going to be $250 and change. And then you bought the whole set. So the whole set used to be $57.50. So with the new Ninja Bamboo, we're up to $66.25. So we're making $8.75 more just on the Ninja Bamboos. That's how big of a difference it is. Just for the one, it's $8.75 better. That's pretty cool. $19.75 for you. You've got a Geisha Panda. That's going to be $10 for you. Okay, so now we need to start printing more librarian birds, more ninja bamboos. So let's start getting all this stuff going here. So more librarian birds over here because we ran out of those. Oh, and now I got to get more of my filament up here. Yeah, having that one thing of filament up there. Can I get rid of that? I can't even pull that. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. In terms of how we're just going to have to keep dealing with that. I'll probably just have to get another filament shelf to take care of that. Otherwise, it's going to drive me crazy. We needed the. So what are we making over here? Oh, I haven't started making anything. So librarian birds. Okay, that's rolling. Let's take care of our customers out here. I've got a little bit of backlog. Trying to do too many things at once. $2. All set. Thank you very much. For you, you've got 58 coming back. 55, 6, 7, 8. You're all set. Thank you very much. And then for you, you've got, so how much? $44.50 for 3 with 2 advanced. That's good. I'll be very interested to see what a full set is now going to go for if someone buys one at this point. Other stuff we need. I need Ninja Bamboos. So let's get those going here. That's all set. And yeah, I'll get a new filament shelf. There's actually no one here that's shopping, so let's go in and do it right now. So it's let's see, decoration shop, warehouse shelves, another filament shelf. I'll at least have it sitting outside. because I've got a couple customers again. On your card, 2175. Good to go there. And for you, 158, another money launderer. So many of them in this town. All right. And now we can grab this. So now I'll have room for all of my resin. And I'll set that right there. I could probably move all that over. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now, but I could do it. But I'm not going to do it right now. That can go there. And okay, here's a new full set. So a new full set is now 75 and a quarter. So we've gone up about another $9. So we were at 50. Oh yeah, it was we're really moving up now. It's like 57.50 before, and now it's $75. So it's like 18 more just for those advanced ones that we've got in the set now. 50 cents. And again, no one seems to care about the basics anymore. I'm good with that. I'm very good with that. Because this is going to be how we go about really starting to rake, how we really go about starting to rake in the money, is getting to all of the advanced ones. All right, that is ready. So Ninja Bamboos. This is ready. Librarian Birds. Now we need the Geisha Pandas and the hospital offices. So hospital offices and the Geisha Pandas. Ready to go there. And then after that, we will need some of the hat shops. So it's coming along. We're doing pretty good. We seem to have things pretty well under control. We're getting more and more of the advanced product out there. I think that we have not run out of anything else yet to switch over from basic to advanced. We're starting to get close on a couple things, but we're not quite there yet. Next closest is going to be the Camino cats, and we got 4 left of those. So yeah, the changeover is going to happen slowly but surely. We will get there, and we're just now going to see if we can get through the rest of our production here. I could get the rest of I could get those last 2 new ones, but the trouble is that I don't think I'd have enough time to get them produced. Because I've got these rolling. Yeah, that's the only thing that gives me any pause is if I got the last 2 houses, I don't think I'd be able to get them produced in the next couple of hours. Because I don't have a lot of time to do that. Geisha Pandas are going to go there. And I got to make more stuff anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to stick with the stuff I need to make. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, because that's not going to do me any good. That's just going to cause me more problems if I start doing more stuff when I don't have the stuff done that I've already got in the shop. Yeah, because I got to get the hat houses going too. We'll get into getting all the new stuff here pretty soon. And I can get 3 more things of resin. So let's do that. Get those in on my new shelf. And that should take us right up to 2,400, I do believe. And I wonder if I could get... Oh, yeah, there is that garbage can. I wonder if that garbage can can be moved. I guess it doesn't matter because, well, I have stuff that I'd be emptying out from both parts of the room, or from out there and then up back here. So it's probably pretty central. All right, that's all good. That's going to maybe get done in time. Might come up a little bit short. That is going to come up way short, but we're not going to worry about that. We're at 881 popularity. It might actually finish that one in time. We'll see if it just gets in under the wire. It did. With hardly any time to spare, that got in there. So all of our fantasy animals are now advanced. And the first of our houses 3 of our 4 houses are now advanced. The only one that we don't have advanced yet is the pretzel house. And we've got both new machines here, both of our new resin printers. We'll have to eventually start getting into the medium printers, which is going to be a lot easier to do now that we've got the two advanced printers here to make all of our small stuff. So getting up to $850 to get the basic medium printer should not be a problem. And that's where we're going to be able to start using all of our resin back there. So it's definitely taking shape. Hopefully, by the time we get into the next episode, we'll be able to start making our Kokomons and seeing exactly what those guys are going to be like and what they are going to do here for our wonderful store. That, however, is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.